One of the things I love most about YouTube is the human connection you can build with your viewer and your audience. They use engagement strategically on their channel to really suck people in, get them to love their content, grow past 1 million subscribers on multiple channels. And today he's going to share with you behind the scenes of what they did with engagement on their channel to help them accomplish that. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and welcome to Video Creators. We are all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can spread a message that reaches people and changes their lives, which is what his family's doing across 2 billion views, 14 million subscribers on YouTube. And we're talking about how everything that happened behind the scenes that helped them get there. And engagement is one of those things.
Very high.
So very high engagement, we're usually thinking like comments and likes and like, what is engagement, first of all, when you guys think about it?
So it's hard for, particularly, with our kids and their channel to, well, even ourselves, we're talking to a camera. It feels very one-sided, one-directional conversation. But the moment you realize there's actually somebody on the other side of that camera, you can almost have a two-way conversation. And so that means there are ways that you can engage with them. Ask them questions, like they're your best friend.
Today we decided to film a super fun video called Instagram Controls My Day. So basically, Brooklyn and I put up a bunch of polls throughout the day where you guys could vote on what we did. So it could be like what color we painted our nails or what we did with our hair, that sort of thing. And throughout the whole day, you guys voted on what we did, and then we vlogged everything that y'all chose. Y'all got to control how our day went.
They get really close to the camera, their hands are out. They may ask questions like, what do you guys think about this? Or sometimes they'll even put a poll up there in the information button where you can click and they'll say, hey, what do you think about X, Y, or Z? And when they do that, that poll vote counts as an engagement, like leaving a comment or something, something of that nature. It actually counts as engagement. This is more of a personal connection, but when the people leave comments, they generally don't expect a big YouTuber is going to answer them. They don't. So our girls have a rule for the first hour that when the video goes live, they go through and they heart every single comment. Every single comment, they heart it. And then they answer as many of them as they can in that first hour. They got 5.5 million subscribers. Those girls never expected they were going to hear from Brooklyn and Bailey. And it's kind of like a lottery because there's a lot of comments coming in. But that little girl in Tennessee, whose name is Annie, and it's in her username, and the Brooklyn and Bailey say, "Hi Annie, thank you so much for the thoughtful comment. Hope you have a good luck on your midterm exams." That girl is a super fan now. So that is very, very important. Something we've done from the very beginning, and it's made a huge difference.
And that girl, guess who's going to be the first one on their next video?
Yeah.
And that first hour of views probably just shoots up the more and more you do that.
And if the girls go on tour, Brooklyn and Bailey, guess who's the first one to buy tickets when you go anywhere near her city? It's going to be Annie.
So this might be a little bit weird, but why does engagement matter to you guys? Is it because it's algorithmic and it helps you guys grow? Or is it why does that even matter? Why do you guys even bother?
That's a good question. I don't really know how to answer that.
Well, here's my perspective. From my perspective, is that you guys care about people.
Well, we do. Yeah, that's for sure.
And you guys got to remember, every view on your video, every subscriber that you have,
it's a heartbeat.
It's not just
a breathing person.
We're not just trying to grow numbers.
Correct.
Every view represents a person. And so the engagement, if we're doing this to change lives and to reach people, then the content, and my perspective, is kind of more like the conversation starter. True. And then the point for me is I love to engage with you guys and hear your questions and interact. And I don't get to all of them. Personally, we get about 1,000 comments a day.
That's hard to get to all of them.
Yeah, but to your point, 1 hour. I got 1 hour, and I think you guys call it power hour.
Power hour, power hour.
So it's a thing where we just know that we're gonna be in the first hour, just replying to comments, and after that, we're sorry we can't do everybody. We're gonna do for some what we wish we could do for all. That, I think, if it's really about people, that you're validating those people. You're saying, I notice you, thank you, I appreciate you, and that's. Some people will do that to suck up to their audience and kind of make it so they become super fans.
Correct.
But I think I know you guys well enough, and I know it's true for my family too. Is no, we're doing this for you guys, and the engagement's kind of the point in some ways.
And the interesting thing is the girls did do a tour last October, and when we had the super fan meetup afterwards, we asked the question how many of you have ever had Brooklyn and Bailey answer you or your comment in Power Hour? Almost every single one of them raised their hand.
Wow.
So we knew it was making a difference because you want to gauge, is it really making it?
Right.
They'll write back and they say, thanks for hearting my comment, or oh, I never thought you would respond. But does it create them does it make them more want to watch more? Does it make them have more of affinity towards you and your content and your family? And we definitely know it does.
Yeah. There's a lot of creators who are well, that's great for you. I wish I got two comments. I would be happy with one.
Sure.
What did you guys start doing that helped prompt that engagement in the first place?
Asking questions. I think that's, again, remembering it's a two-way conversation, even though there's a lens in between us. These people, these particularly kids, a lot of kids watch, these kids on YouTube are their new idols. They are their new superstars. They are their, and they believe that they are in their lives. They follow what they eat. They follow, it's not like what we grew up with. Harrison Ford was one of my idols. And when I met him in person, he was different than what I saw him on Indiana Jones and Han Solo.
That's so disappointing.
He's a phenomenal guy.
Yeah,
but I expected more of a Han Solo demeanor
Yeah.
because that's how I knew him. That's how I saw him.
As an actor.
It wasn't there. As an artist and as an actor, he wasn't the same as a person. But these YouTubers, when you meet them, it is who you see on screen for the most part.
There's a lot of actors out there now,
yeah.
especially in the family vlogging space. More and more of them are acting than doing real life.
Setting things up.
Yeah, but to your point, like your girls aren't.
No,
I've met them before, and they are, the same you see on camera. It's like, oh, totally. I feel like I'm on video with you right now or something.
Exactly
the same.
No, they're great girls.
There's some other ways you can engage your fans, though, besides just using comments and asking for questions and things. You can use giveaways. And they use giveaways probably more strategically than I've seen any channel do it. And we're going to talk about that in the next video. Click that thing you see on your screen. We're going to talk about how they use giveaways on their channel to grow multiple channels past 1 million subscribers. We'll see you guys over in that next video.